Welcome to the Big Debate Club. My name is Kyla, and today we are debating the question, what would motivate you more in a job, money or happiness? There's an old saying, money can't buy happiness. Have you ever heard of it? This saying means that having money does not mean that you will be happy, because happiness cannot be bought. And happiness can be a great motivator to do things like certain jobs, because who wouldn't want to do something that makes them happy? But money can also be a big motivator too, because money is necessary to survive. But which one is a bigger motivator? We want to know what you think. That's why our Big Debate Club question this week is, what would motivate you more in a job, money or happiness? But before we get started, I have a challenge for you. Can you guess how much of their lives people normally spend working? I'll give you 4 potential answers to choose from. So pause the video and then turn to your partner and tell them your guess. In this debate, you can either argue that money would motivate you more or that happiness would. We're going to share reasons for both, but then it's up to you to think of the rest. Let's start by thinking about why you might argue that money would motivate you more. You might be thinking that the purpose of a job is to make money, so even if you spend a third of your life at work, if it earns you enough money to have a really fun 2/3 of your life, then it's worth it. Or you could argue that you wouldn't work as hard if it weren't for money. For example, you wouldn't want to clean your parents' car unless they promised you a few pounds afterwards. Or you might say that while you can't use happiness, you can definitely use money, because people need money to support themselves and their families. Can you think of another reason why you could argue that money would motivate you more in a job? Pause the video and take a moment to think it over. Now, let's think why you might argue that happiness would motivate you more. You might be thinking that happiness is a better motivator because if you enjoy your job, then you won't think of it as work when you're actually working. Or you could argue that the most important thing you can achieve in a job is making a difference, and this, not money, would make you happy. Or you might say that being motivated by happiness would allow you to look after your own well-being. Often jobs that are motivated by money make you unhappy and force you to work unhealthy amounts. Can you think of another reason why you could argue that you would be more motivated by happiness in a job? Pause the video and give yourself some time to think. Again, happy debating, everyone.